Hello everyone, how are you? This is Manar with you. Lesson number 4 in modals is should and ought to. Should and ought to are synonyms and both of them express advice. What is advice? Is النصيحة. You can say advice or when you can give advice when it's better for somebody to do something. It's better for him to do something, or it's a good idea to do something. Should in the negative is shouldn't or should not. Ought to in the negative is oughtn't or ought not to. In the question, what happens? In the question, we should use should at the beginning of the sentence, then the subject, then the verb, like should we go now? Should we go now? So should plus subject plus verb. But with the ought to, it's different. So we use ought plus subject plus to plus verb. Ought we to go now? Ought we respect the law? Ought to is very formal and it's not used in informal situations at all, and especially in the negative and questions. So let us study these examples. You drive carefully in bad weather. Bad weather when it's raining, when it's snowing, when it's windy, it's foggy. Should always pay attention. It's good for you to drive carefully. So I say what? Yes, you should. Very good. You should. You should drive carefully in bad weather. Let's change should by ought to. You. It's very easy. Ought to plus verb. Very good. Ought. So you ought to drive carefully. You should drive carefully. Let us see other examples in the negative. I drive fast in bad weather, so I should drive fast in bad weather. It's a good idea to drive very fast. No, so I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Or, of course, I should not. It's also correct. I shouldn't. The negative of ought to is what? Oughtn't, or ought not to. If it's difficult for you to say oughtn't, say ought not to. Not is never after to, it's always before to. Can you remember this? Okay. So ought, I oughtn't drive very fast in bad weather. It's not a good idea. It's not advisable. It's dangerous. Another example is you switch off the light. Not to switch off, so to switch on the light. When I want to read a book, I switch on the lights. When I want to sleep, I switch off the lights. So you should switch off the lights, or you ought to switch off the lights. And as I said, ought to is less common. We don't use it a lot. So let us see questions. So we start work now. Are we going to put here should or ought to? Yes. Good. Excellent. Should we? Should we start work now? Use ought to ask this question. Yes, as I said, we use ought. Good. Ought plus subject. So ought we to start? Ought we to start work now? Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. Then the fifth lesson about modals is going to be with will. What does will as a modal express? Later, in the 6th video, we will study perfect modals. Perfect modals is when we have a modal plus have plus past participle. Goodbye.